The COVID-19 pandemic continues to have a significant impact on individuals, societies, business, and the wider economy across the globe. The insurance industry has not escaped its impact, but the insurers have not responded quickly to the crisis. In an exclusive interview with the Insurance Regulatory Authority Executive Director, Alhaj Kadunabi Ibrahim Lubega did confirm how the sector did face challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic, and this includes complying with the standard operating procedures, something that affected the insurance companies do their businesses, and failure for most companies failing to service their policies, all in a layman's language, not paying for their policies as they ought to do.
It is true that many of the life insurance companies they had lapses of policies, and lapsing means that you are not servicing your policy, you are not paying for your policy as you should, and many of life policies have been lapsed, and we have also recognized that many of the policies for non-life business which ought to have been renewed were not renewed, and you understand because players or the public is not in business. That's why this is happening. However, by and large, we are managing the situation, and we are hopeful that actually 2021 is going to be better.
Indeed, much as the pandemic did affect the level at which the sector was growing in the last 20 months, since January 2020, Kadunabi confirms how the insurance sector has continued to grow steadily at an average of 13% in the last 5 years. But in the last 1 year, the sector grew at a rate of 9.3%, something that shows how the sector had laid its strategies clear.
It affected the speed. The sector is growing. We registered growth. You may need to note that for the past about 5 years, the insurance sector has been growing at an average of about 13% or 13.5% growth in terms of gross written premium. However, the last year, which is January to December 2020, the insurance industry gross written premium grew by about 9.3%.
All these efforts are due to the well-laid out strategies made by the sector, including sensitization campaigns among the public about the need to have insurance, but also the pandemic did open the eyes of members of the public about the need to be insured, more especially in the health-related issues.
We have made efforts to see that we improve the awareness over time, and that means that many people now know about insurance and know the value of insuring. And again, when COVID came in, some people became more sensitized about the benefits of having insurance. Indeed, you know, things like medical insurance and others became very hot cake because many people wanted cover during COVID.
Under normal circumstances, pandemics are not insurable because they normally don't go easily and they take a lot of money in terms of medical. But in Uganda, some insurance companies did take the risk to cover their clients affected by the pandemic. Alhaj Ibrahim Kadunabi does explain the interventions the regulator did to have companies take up the risks.
Because of our intervention as the regulator, that we had to sit with the insurance players to extend the insurance policies to cover COVID. As you know, under normal circumstances, COVID wouldn't be covered because it is a pandemic. It would be excluded from medical insurance. However, sitting with the insurance players, we agreed that this is the time where the players must make a point why people must insure. And indeed, they agreed with us and extended all the policies to cover COVID.
As the broader economy recovers and responds to the pandemic, insurers will face a number of challenges, but also see many new opportunities in the medium to long term. Brian Senkumba, Channel 44 Prime News.